Good morning, church family. My name is David Russo, and I get to share the great verse of Numbers 23:19 with us today. Now, quick disclaimer, if you've seen the Pixar movie Monsters, Inc., and you hear 23:19, you might think of something a lot different than what we're looking at today. But let me read for us Numbers 23:19 and share a couple thoughts on it. God is not a human that he should lie. He's not a human being that he should change his mind. Does he speak and then not act? Does he promise and not fulfill? So classically, there are two main ways that human beings have come to know God, or that we've come to know about God. The first one is through analogy and metaphor. So when we say God is rock, God is a rock, God is light, God is a strong tower. There's a lot of, of these beautiful, poetic, metaphorical images of God all throughout Scripture, and they're relying on a form of knowledge that's analogous knowledge. So we're comparing God to something that is not close, but in the ballpark of an attribute that he shares. So God isn't a rock, but is it a good idea to build your life upon him? Yes. God is not light, but does he reveal things that you have not been able to see before? Yes, and so on and so on. So all of those metaphors and analogies are one way that human beings, we've tried to come and understand who God is. But there's actually an entirely different way of coming to know God, which is comparing him to everything that he's not, or trying to bring out the things that are not like God. So for any of those other metaphors that we just described, we can also say God is not like a rock. He's definitely more than a source of light that you turn on in your bedroom. He's definitely more than just a strong tower that you can hide inside in case enemies are coming. He's not any one of those things. And it's an actually really stretching, challenging, but an encouraging, almost kind of mysterious way of coming to know God that is available to us. And the author here in Numbers is bringing that out. He's saying, God is not like a man. And for us, that's actually a good thing in a lot of ways. It's good that he does not change his mind about things when he's committed and promised to them. It's good that he doesn't say one thing and then act differently. We should be glad God is not like a man. And church, I just encourage you today to try this exercise of prayer out. To begin with something, some analogy, some metaphor that you've maybe become really comfortable with, trying to think about God, and ask yourself, what are all the ways that God is not like that metaphor? I hope that encourages you. I hope it stretches you. And I hope it gives you something to contemplate and think about today. Bless you, church.